All right, everybody. Welcome back to the bog, located here in South Mississippi. One of them sweltering 93-degree, cloudy, overcast, about 78% humidity day. Did another one of them days. I woke up, I had a complete video in my head, had it all posted, and or had it all thought out and polished up 2 or 3 knives, and I was gonna do Frosty Friday, and now I ain't gonna hold no stickers up, ain't gonna be none of that today. This is way too serious for that. But I was gonna do a Frosty Friday, and that's a hashtag that's been started by Stan's Cutlery Universe. Y'all know I'm a big frost guy, and one of the knives that I'm going to show y'all today is a frost. But once we have our little discussion here, I'll share the knives with you and tell you the purpose of these knives, and because it is a knife channel, and I'm going to show some kind of knife every day. That's just what I do. I'm just one person in the knife community. Now, yesterday I shouted out Mario over at on his channel at MIPD 1980, I think. About how he showed up and represented the community and the brotherhood. And today I'm going to do the same thing. I'm not calling out, but I'm pointing out the individuals that are involved in what the situation, and how they're handling it, how we're going to handle it, and how I'm going to ask y'all to handle it. Okay? And I'm being dead serious. Y'all can look me right in the eyes. This is how we're going to do this. Okay? I'm going to ask y'all to do some things, and I fully expect y'all to at least try. That's all. If you put forth your effort to do this, what needs to be done, I think everybody, including the individual who this is about, and I did tell you I wasn't going to show no stickers, but there's going to be one sticker that I'm going to show. All right, this morning at about, I got notes, but they were done very quickly. At about 11:10 a.m., I'm sitting there polishing on a folding hunter, which I'm going to show y'all, and I get a message through one of my little chat groups I'm in. I'm in 3 or 4 of them, and it was from my friend Aaron Williams at the A&W Custom Design. Outstanding fella. Him and the individual involved in this are big time buddies. They've done a couple of lives together, but they're certainly brothers in blades, and they're friends, and I appreciate Aaron Williams sharing this with the chat group, because and it weighed heavy on me. It weighed heavy on me hard. I didn't know what I was going to do until other members of my chat group stepped forward, and now I can make a plan. All right, and the post was about this gentleman right here. Okay, y'all know, most everybody that knows me knows Cornbread. Okay. Brother Mike Chappelle. I'm just going to call him out, say his name. If I'm going to put it in there where it needs to put in there. His wife has been diagnosed with a very serious illness. Okay? Now, there has been a GoFundMe page started, and there have been donations already posted on that. I went there with full intentions of sending something, $10 is better than nothing, okay? Because Mike needs help. The entire story about how and why that he even did the GoFundMe page is astounding to me. The insurance companies they're the evilest people in the world. Okay, just gonna put that out there. If you work for an insurance company, I'm sorry, but 99%, or let's say 95% of the time, the damn insurance companies look for a reason not to cover you, as opposed to giving you the coverage that you've been paying for the whole time. So that's all I'm going to say about that. And if you work for an insurance company, I'm sorry. I know that it's not you, okay? And it's probably the company that she worked for. they're probably just involved as more as But anyway, I'm pretty sure that what I read, insurance coverage ceased whenever she got a diagnosis, which to me blows the big one. Okay, so Mike Chappelle has a problem, and the knife community, the knife brotherhood, is going to make an attempt to solve as much of that problem as we can. The title of this video is called A Call to Arms, or I may call it A Call to Blades. So this is my call to Blades. Soon after Aaron Williams made the post and shared the information about this tragedy, Clark Kentucky Knives, Dwayne Clark, issued or put out a post, and that was about, and this just shows you how fast this works. He put out a post at 12:07, less than an hour after Aaron spread this information with us. Okay, and in this post, well, first let me earmark that by saying, Brother Dwayne had a Whatnot show the other night, very successful. He is a natural. He came on there, him and his wife Donna, they did an excellent job. It was a complete winner. It was a winner chicken dinner, okay, for Brother Dwayne. And he deserved every bit of it, because he's a fine Christian fella. But he made a post at 12:07 p.m., less than an hour after the information, and he has started a Whatnot auction with all the proceeds going to Cornbread, Brother Mike. Okay, so but he didn't ask, he didn't tell us what to do, he didn't suggest what we do. Okay, almost, I think there's 10 or 12 people in this chat group, and almost to the number, every one of them said, knives are in the mail, I'm shipping it Monday, I'm going and doing this, I'm fixing to do that. Okay, and the old fat boy right here, what I've been to show y'all is the first volley of knives that I'm going to send, and this is just what I could put my hands on real quick. Okay, one of them is the knife that I was going to share with y'all. Okay, so this but anyway, it's not Dwayne solely that is putting on this auction. He has an individual, his name is Brian Sherwood. Okay, I'm calling your name out, Brian. I'm sorry, I know you're a very private man, and I appreciate you. You know that. Man, early on when you did some YouTube posting, I tried to get in there with you and did some videos and shouted you out. But I know that you're a private man, and I understand, and that's fine. But I appreciate you. From time to time, you'll show up on my channel and make a comment and stuff, and I appreciate all that. The third gentleman involved in this, and it's the only, I'm almost 100% positive that it's Mickey Gray, and that's Hillbilly Ridge Outdoors. Okay, just a fine gentleman. The Copperhead, the Copperlock King. Okay, he loves them. Turkey hunting fool. Let me tell you what. I think he could sit on his front porch and call one in the house for lunch. Okay, that's how good a turkey hunter that man is. I'm gonna tell you right now. He got them fans all over the wall in his knife room. Don't know what else to say. But those three individuals are who are sponsoring this Whatnot auction for Brother Cornbread. All right. All of y'all can go on Facebook and y'all type in Mike Chappelle, and the post that he put up is there. The GoFundMe link is there. Y'all can read it for yourself. Don't for a minute take me at face value, because and of course I ain't I ain't no BSer. Okay, I'm not coming on here and making nothing up. I ain't trying to do that. But the post is there. It's been shared. I've shared it to everybody in my Facebook group or in my Facebook chat. I shared it 2 or 3 places. Okay, so it's out there. Okay, so y'all go there and read it. Read what they say. Read what happened to Brother Cornbread and his wife. Okay, so now let's get into my donations. This is the first three knives that and like I say, I put all. Let's see, what time is it now? A little bit after, almost 3 o'clock. It's 2:50. So I've been working on this ever since I got the. I've been thinking about it ever since I got the initial post from Aaron, and then when Brother Dwayne dropped his thing in the chat telling us about the auction. I've been digging out knives. I've been looking through my knives, trying to find out what I was going to send. And this is the first volley that I'm going to send. Okay? Now, this knife right here is a Rough Rider. Okay? It is a RR2257. Very early on in Eddie Armstrong's career, he worked for Smoky Mountain Knife Works. Him and some of his staff now at Rosecraft Blades all worked at Smoky Mountain Knife Works, and when he went out and started the brain trust that ended up being Rosecraft Blades, some of these people came with it. Swags is one of them. There's a couple of other ones, but anyway, this is a G10 Red Micarta bow trapper. Okay. If you look at on Rosecraft Blades, they got the Little River Skinner bow trapper, I think it's called, but it's the exact same knife. Okay, got a beautiful Skinner blade, got a Scandi grind, got that beautiful, I call that the Flying Squirrel Shield. Just a beautiful knife. Beautiful. Now, it's got a lanyard. It's a custom. That's right. Barlow Brigade custom. I can promise you, Brother Dwayne, he'll put that in there. He'll say, y'all look here. Got a Barlow Brigade custom. Anyway, knife has never been carried, never been sharpened. All it's done is appear in some of my shorts. I may have toted it, but it ain't a scratch on it. I can promise you that. All right, coming in number 2. In this, now these are not series knives. You know, Rough Riders got their series, but this is not a series knife either. This is just and this was an older one. Okay, this is a RR375, and it is a RIDER. That's a R. The first one, this one right here, is a RYDER. You can see that on the box, very plain. RYDER. Okay, newer. You know. I call it a third generation Rough Rider, but that's just me because I'm crazy. But this one is a RR375. All right. Now, all you knife purists out there, this is a split back Whittler. Okay, in beautiful amber bone. Y'all see that? Got your spear point blade, got your pin blade, and you got your coping blade, okay? And that thing is just as pretty as a new puppy, okay? Just beautiful. The reason it's open is because the old boy got a hard time opening them. Look how thin them blades are. Let me see if I can get that. See how thin them blades are right there? You talking about get in there and do some detail? That's right. Beautiful. Best part about it is the RIDER. So that makes it vintage. VTG. Got that Chevrolet shield on there with the RIDER. I don't know if we can get in there. Oh, okay. But it's an RR in the middle of in the little box, and it says RIDER on each side. So there it is. Okay? Now y'all listen here. Hard to believe a knife that old can have snap like that. Alright, finally, because I was doing a Frosty Friday, I had frost knives laid out, polishing them, getting them ready. And this one here, it's absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. Make sure I ain't got no too many fingerprints. You know, when you get them all polished up, they're going to have a few fingerprints on them. But y'all look at here. 5-inch folding hunter. This is from the Ocoee River collection from Frost Cutlery. Let me get y'all a pert number. There's your pert number. Okay. Y'all look at this. 5-inch folding hunter, single blade, lock back. I don't care who you are. That's a bad boy. Look at that bone. Lord, Lord, Lord. Got that Ocoee River Shield. Got a fishing fly. Because it's from, the Ocoee River. And that's in Tennessee. Maybe Kentucky and Tennessee. Great lock back. Great walk and talk. See if we can get a little of that for you. Get the acoustics. At that half scanty brown, I think that's, I don't know if that's probably not a holocrown, but beautiful. Look at that reflection. Can you see old Big Jim in that reflection? Okay. There's your tang stamp. Got the fly. Just a beautiful pocket knife. All right, now I told y'all a minute ago, I ain't gonna tell y'all what to do, but here's what I'm gonna tell y'all. $20 a piece, y'all. Y'all go to Brother Dwayne. I want members of my crew to start these at $20 a piece. Okay? I ain't asking for much. Okay? I'm giving up brand new knives. These knives never been sharpened, never been carried, never been toted. But they all have been coon fingered by the Barlow Brigade. So when you show up at your local spot and y'all start showing knives at each other, you can tell them straight out, Barlow Brigade original. Okay? So that's all I got for y'all today. Okay? This is a call to blades. Everybody get in there where you fit in there. Y'all need to understand that this is serious. Okay? Brother Mike and his wife, I'm not going to call her name, but Brother Mike, I love you, brother. You know that. We've had some, and here's the deal, guys. The Lord's going to take care of Mike. Okay? I don't want to get upset here in front of y'all, but the Lord's going to take care of Brother Mike and his wife and that family. He's got a house full out there. He's an independent contractor. He doesn't carry insurance. That they depended on their wife's insurance, and now that it's gone, y'all need to get over there. Y'all need to go to that GoFundMe page if you can. Drop them a little something. Y'all, when Brother Dwayne's auction now, if y'all give me a second, I can find it. I can promise you that. I want y'all to know exactly what day it's going to be. Y'all just give me a minute. Okay, here you go. Friday, June the 27th, on Whatnot. Go in there and type in, at the top in the search bar, type in Clark Kentucky Knives. His page will come up. You tap on his page, and then you go down to the show that's scheduled for the 27th. Probably be the only one there, and there'll be a little thing up in the corner. You tap on that, and it'll bookmark it, okay? And once it's bookmarked, they will send you a notification that show's fixing to come on. I want y'all to go on there and bid on these knives. I want you to start every one of it $20 a piece. Please, okay? There ain't very many times, and I'm not begging, I'm just asking y'all, please. Y'all start these at $20 and somebody comes in there and bids 21 right behind you, so be it. Take your finger off the screen, don't swipe again, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. But I want my boys to start them, okay? And this ain't the only knives I'm sending. I may send them there ain't no telling what I'm going to send him. Because I can promise you, Brother Dwayne will put it up there. He'll sell it. I can promise you that. Brother Dwayne ain't scared. He ain't scared of nothing. Ask him. Okay? He ain't scared of the Lord. He ain't scared of me. He ain't scared of you. Brother Dwayne don't play. All right? So y'all get in there where you fit in there. Y'all keep Mike Chappelle and his wife, his lovely wife, keep them in your prayers. Let's get this done. Let's make sure that this call to arms that old Big Jim throwing down to y'all is successful. I love each and every one of y'all. I'm sorry to put this on y'all on Friday. I want y'all to enjoy your weekend. And remember this, rule number 9.